Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the best players that will be in FIFA 17 career mode. These are just some of the best players. I left a lot of them out. If you want to see a part 2, let me know down below in the comments. Also, drop a like on this video. If you haven't seen episode number 1 of this sort of mini series where I talked about the best young players in FIFA 17 career mode, make sure to check that out. Link to that will also be in the description. Also, want to say this before we start, these players will not be in order from least to greatest or best to worst. This is just in a random order. Let's get into it. So to start things off, we go with the new signing, Gonzalo Higuain, the player who just moved to Juve from Napoli over in the Serie A. Of course, having an amazing season, a record transfer fee was made for Juve to acquire this player, one of the best strikers in the world, breaking numerous records over in Italy in the previous season. The Argentinian here, he's getting a little bit older at the age of 28, but still will be a beast for years to come. All the transfer values that you see on the screen right here are acquired from websites online, so I know Gonzalo Higuain arrived for more than 65 mil, but this is what they value him at. I have him at an 88 rated player come FIFA 17 and his potential up to a 90. Could this be true for the Argentinian? And also, guys, as we move along in this video, this is just going to be attacking players. So Gonzalo Higuain, he is up first. That's our first player. And as we move along, the second player is also going to be a new signing, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, arriving on a free transfer to Manchester United. He's already started off this season doing absolutely phenomenal with his new team here in England. Of course, last season in PSG, he had one of the best seasons of his career. Now, I previously thought that EA may downgrade him just because of his age. He's 34 years old, but I do believe that they will upgrade him to a 90 overall, possibly 5-star skills. We will see. His potential is at a 90 because he's not going to do much growing because of his age, 34 years old. But for the time being, Zlatan is going to pretty much be one of the best players in the world if he keeps things up, and hopefully he could win Manchester United the league title. We will see, possibly get them back into the Champions League, but Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 90 rated, he's next up on our countdown. And from one Premier League striker to another, and another Argentinian as well here. We started off with Higuain, now we go to Sergio Aguero. He's already been tearing it up in the BPL this season, alongside Zlatan Ibrahimovic, both of them two of the best strikers in the world, and quite frankly in the BPL. I have Aguero's rating at an 89 overall, and his potential at a 90, even though he could possibly progress to maybe like a 91, 92 rated. He is 28 years old, so his potential won't be too high. Is valued at 60 million. Aguero for many years has always been one of the best strikers to use in career mode, to use in Ultimate Team, and it's gonna be the same this year. Aguero for Manchester City with that new badge. He will be fun to watch, fun to play with next season in FIFA 16 career mode. Definitely a signing that many people will be making, and if you're using the Manchester City career mode, he should be your main player. Moving on to our third Premier League player in a row. This time it is the Chelsea man, Eden Hazard. I have him at an 89 overall, basically the same as Aguero, but the thing about Hazard, he's a lot younger. He's 25 years old. I have his potential at a 91, and he'll probably progress to more than a 91 in the future, maybe like a 93, 94 if you use him right. Eden Hazard pretty much is, in career mode, a player like Aguero that everyone tries to use, everyone tries to buy in their Premier League career modes, and yeah, he had a rough season last year. It was debated that he could possibly get a downgrade, but I've been hearing some things, some leaked rumors, and I believe he's going to be staying at an 89 overall, even though I believe he should get an upgrade, or a downgrade rather. I do believe he should get a downgrade. That is not what I'm hearing, which is why I have him at an 89 overall. I'm sure he'll bounce back with another great season, but for now, Hazard's staying at an 89. Finally, moving out of the VPL, we're going to Robert Lewandowski, the 28-year-old Polish striker for Bayern Munich. He has been tearing it up for years at this football club, and with that being said, he deserves another upgrade. An 89 overall is what I believe he will be at. A lot of 89s here in this countdown. Him, Aguero, Hazard, all of them are players that I believe will stay or be an 89 rated come next FIFA. I do have Lewandowski's potential at a 92, and I really don't know about that. When I'm making this video, 92 what was most voted on in the community, but for me, I do think because of his age, it's probably going to be around 90 or 91. 92 may be a little too high, but hey, it's a possibility nonetheless. Lewandowski, 89 rated. He had an 80-8 upgrade last season, so I believe they'll bump him up one more with that 89 rated card, and next year in career mode, he'll be a beast. We're down here to our last 4 players in this list, and for me, these 4 are the best players that you will be able to use in career mode. Starting out with the best striker available, it's Luis Suarez, the former Liverpool man. I have him at a 91 overall this season. He's formerly been at a 90 rated, but I do believe that he deserves this upgrade. And again, for me, he is the best striker in the world at 29 years of age. He's valued at 90 million, which is absolutely insane. Luis Suarez, man, there's nothing else you can say. Luis Suarez, this guy for Barcelona. He's going to have another great season this year, and in career mode, it is going to be the same that it has been for many, many years. I can't wait to possibly maybe do a Barcelona career mode in the future, and having Suarez and these other 2 players we're about to talk about, it's just going to be an unstoppable force. Messi, Neymar, Suarez, that is all you can say. And speaking of Neymar, he's going to be next on our countdown. This is, for me, probably the best player to use in career mode all around. And Neymar, at 24 years of age, is already valued at over 100 million euros. His potential most likely will oversee 93. I believe it will be at a 94, and his rating will be upgraded to a 91 overall. He's formerly been, I believe, he was upgraded to a 90 rated player last year in FIFA 16. So in FIFA 17, I think they'll bump him up to a 91, which is well deserved. 5-star skill, 5-star weak foot, the best player for me to use in career mode at the left wing position. He's only 24. He has time to develop even higher. The best player, guys. That's all you can say age-wise, regardless of anything else. Ronaldo's good, Messi's good, but with Neymar's potential and how young he is, how valuable he is, he's just going to keep getting better and better. Neymar, he's a beast. 2 players left on our countdown, and we're going to start with CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo. I think he'll get upgraded to a 94 overall. Last season, he was a 93, and Messi was a 94, but now that Messi's not the cover star of FIFA, it is now Marco Reus. I think Ronaldo will get that upgrade and be the same rating as Lionel Messi at a 94, and with his age being 31 years old, I don't think his potential will be higher than 94. I think he will stay the same, but if you train and have a good season with him, I think he'll be able to maybe possibly get up to like a 95, 96 overall. He's a left wing, 110 million. That is an insane value, but it's Cristiano Ronaldo, so it is well deserved for him. Ronaldo, man, you can't go wrong with choosing him in your career mode. It's going to cost you a pretty penny, but it will be well worth it in the end. For me, Ronaldo will be great to use in FIFA 17, but that's something that you guys already knew. I don't even need to tell you that. And last up, we're going with Lionel Messi. Of course, he's going to have that blonde hair in FIFA 17, and I think they're going to value him the same as Cristiano Ronaldo with a 94 rating and 94 potential there, guys. He's 29 years old, so a little bit younger than Ronaldo, but again, Messi versus Ronaldo, I don't personally have a preference. They're both great players. I couldn't choose one over the other. Messi, Ronaldo, they're both as good as each other, I guess I should say. At the right wing position, Lionel Messi promises to, of course, be one of the best players in career mode. I don't think they'll move him to the center forward position. I'm pretty sure he's playing right wing this year with Barcelona. Correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments, but Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, choosing either one of those in your career mode or signing either one of those in your career mode would be be phenomenal. Of course, we know how good they are, and they are the best in world football at the moment. So Messi valued at 120 million. That is insane. He's a great player though. And thank you guys so much for watching. I know I missed quite a few players like the likes of Gareth Bale, Paul Pogba, Iron Robin, and so many more, but I only fit 9 players into this video. If you want to see a part 2 with other players that I missed, or another episode with young players, give me recommendations down below in the comments, and let's hit 1,000 likes and I'll do a part 2 in the coming weeks. These are players that next year in FIFA you guys should definitely buy in your career modes if you can afford them. They will be very expensive, or if you just use a Barcelona career mode and you want to use Neymar, Messi, and Suarez, who's gonna blame you guys? Thank you so much for watching this episode. Make sure to check out my new Chelsea career mode on my channel if you haven't already. With that being said, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.